You were recently featured in an article in Ocean Drive, and you spoke about your independence as a woman and a wife. And one of the things that stood out to me was you spoke about your financial independence, especially as a wife, now that you've married Dwayne Wade. And I wanted to know, what does it mean to be independent to you, and how do you maintain being an independent woman while being in the public eye and still being married to someone who also is a very A-list celebrity?
First of all, financial independence. I strongly recommend having your own. How you eat, what you dress, where you go, how you get there should be determined by you. When you allow someone else to hand you things, they determine everything. Someone once said, when you marry for money, you earn every penny. So when I started dating Dwayne, I already had 2 mortgages. I had my own home, and I had a home that I bought for my sister and my niece and nephews. I had my own bills. I had my own, I had all these things. So it never occurred to me that I would get married and suddenly toss him my bills. I have a responsibility to my family. I have a responsibility to the bank that gave me the loan for my home. And I take that, I take those bills with pride, because I earned that. Hard work. I busted my tail. I continue to bust my tail. I do not rest on my laurels, and I certainly don't rest on my husband's accomplishments. To me, like, someone said, and this irks me and it's awful, but they were like, oh, that's Dwayne Wade's wife. And I said, or Gabrielle Union's husband. To me, marrying Dwayne Wade is not an accomplishment. Busting my tail and getting a degree from UCLA, I worked for that. Do you guys see the difference?
Yeah.
So, someone getting geeked about running into someone's wife, okay. Now if you want to say, oh my God, Gabrielle Union, she happens to be married to Dwayne Wade, but she's done this, 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 and this, I'll take that all day. But I'm never going to get geeked off of being Mrs. Dwayne Wade, you know. I have a running argument with some of my girlfriends who think differently, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but for me, being called Dwayne Wade's wife will never be a compliment. God bless you if that was your intention, but I'm not taking it that way. You just negated everything I've ever accomplished in life with that compliment. So saved. That's why it took me a minute to add the Wade to my name. I was like, I feel like I'm erasing myself. I will give you a hyphen. Yeah, so I just know too many women in my family, too many of my girlfriends who incredibly bright, incredibly driven, who kind of gave it all away to be Mrs. something or to be somebody's girl.